Hello. It's been a little while. I was a bit late because I had to do some funny things outside, like going outside. Not touching grass, just touching concrete. And stopping by a store to, like, buy some things cheap. Buying some, what's it called again? I don't know what they're called, what they would call in English. But in Swedish they're called, like, essentially burnt sausages, which is fun. And I'm curious. Apparently they're also in English called cocktail sausage or Vienna sausage. But they're generally a holiday thing, mostly Christmas. You cut the corners of them into, like, excess, like, like split the corners into 4 small pieces, and then it just bends open and looks funny. It's tasty. And a very Christmassy thing. Uh. Think. Oh yeah, I should probably also be getting everything up and running. Huh. Yep, everything should now work. Kind of. Yep, then I'll just get everything up and running. Give me a second or two. I have VTube Studios up and stuff, it's just spray that I'm waiting on. I accidentally put this on the wrong date because I am stupid. And this should work. It doesn't want to register my controller. That's great. Oh no, I wasn't tabbed in, that's why. Okay, it makes more sense. Although YouTube is being itself with having my live chat not working. It's disconnected and reconnected like 4 times within like a few minutes. But this should work. Also, why is this louder than I remembered? I remembered than having it. I remember keeping it like that. There. Cat. Yeah, I just like cats. They are by far my favorite kind of, animal. They just vibe with you. They exist, hang out, just sit near you. I just gotta remember the controls. It's A to jump. Oh yeah, the cat, the bag that inverts my controls. Yeah, and it's super zoomed in. That's annoying. Does this work? Oh! So I missed the music note there. Yeah, it is super zoomed in. Yeah, for like the last few, maybe not. Yeah, for like a little bit I've been a bit more low energy, so I might not stream for too long today. I'm probably just gonna go for a little bit. Yeah, maybe like an hour or so. Yeah, I did do this. I did do this for. Look, a note. Little outsider, if you're reading this, that means you're still alive. I took some equipment to the bar. Take advantage of that antenna. Come and meet me there. I've locked the window, but the code the code open is quite simple. It is. Be careful. Be careful. In case sensitive. See you at the bar, Momo. That must be the code for the window near the entrance. Let's go. Yeah. The look for the window code was... it was... wrong? And then it was... oh, or was it a 0? Let's see... Success. Momo's at the bar. Thing is, I want all the music notes, or all the music things. That's the only thing I remember that I missed. Yes. I just had a very weird energy for the last, like, week or so. Which isn't the best generally, in my opinion. I enjoy having more energy. But it is what it is. You don't always have... You're not always going 100%. Yes, can I help you? Oh, where'd you find this? It's amazing. Let me try it on. Oh, so... wait. You was someone who wanted it? Thanks for the poncho. Please come see me if you ever need anything fixed. Okay. So... He was someone who wanted a poncho. I need to do the cat thing of essentially annoying someone until they open the door. Well, it's not accurate enough because at least most cats that I met, they don't use their claws to do it. They instead just put their paws on the door to essentially make it repeated, like it's slightly slammed into the into the pretty much whatever it is. Din, din, din. It just feels like the kind of song you would hear in the overworld in like a 3D platformer. Like I've heard that song or something similar. Mwah. Oh yeah. We're prone to be slaves, but since something days, we've found soul. Hope the outsiders find the exit to the... okay, since something days, we have a soul. Hope one day the outsiders will find the exit of this hell. Momo. Well, being stuck on the ground would probably be depressing, even if they are robots. You're really nice. That's a rare trait these days. If you ever want to hang out, you're always welcome to see you. Yeah, to be around. I don't know, I just kind of just want to... part of me wants to just hang out with cats forever. Yep, I'm definitely playing as a cat. Even bigger cats really have nothing against, you know, doing funny things. And also, which button was it? Yeah, it was there. Run. You can't just do whatever they want, like, always. The one thing that will never change about cats, they do not care what you do. Hey, little furball. Come here, I managed to get a signal. The scariest thing. Cat. Yeah. I am employee of the month. Jacob. Din, 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 din. Is there anything that I'm missing? I like Jacob. You're new around here, what can I do for you? Nothing. I want to see what you're up to, Jacob. It's been like a week or even more since I got here. Let me see if I can get this thing working. That is an old computer. I've almost got it. Hello, can anyone hear me? Yes, we can hear you. We're from the slums. We're looking for a way out and... Wait, is that you? Spaltzar? Momo. Shh. I can't believe it. I'm so happy to hear your voice. Spaltzar. Where are you? Are the others okay? Yes. We're safe. Found a way up. Yeah. Hello, do you still hear me? I have to go through the sewers to reach us. Very dangerous. Zerks everywhere. Sewers? How? Hello? Darn it. We've lost the signal. I can't believe Spaltzar is alive and he and the other outsiders managed to go up through the sewers. The sewers are the most dangerous place in the slums, but if Spaltzar made it, there must be a way. Hello, fisherman. Seamus. Aha. Oh. Guess he's a seaman or fisher outfit kind of, and then he's Seamus. Aha. You'll never get past sewers, it's infested with Zerks. They'll make a quick meal out of you. Especially you, little one. Many tried their luck in the past, it didn't end well. Anyway, I warned you. Your business is none of my business. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's valid. Seamus. His father, Doc, used to be a great scientist. He was working on some new weapon to fight the Zerks. A few years ago, he went off to test the device and never came back. Seamus has never been the same since. Don't listen to Seamus, he's just scared. If I was... he's just scared like I was. If Doc built a weapon that's our ticket to join the Outsiders. In his notebook, Doc mentioned a secret lab a few times. That must be where I was working on it. There might be a clue in Seamus' apartment. Come on, follow me. You understand I'm not doing really white voice right now, it's because my voice is kind of killing me. Because it can. Hello, Teddy. Grandma gave me this scarf. Isn't it wonderful? She knits so well. Correct. Was it? No, it wasn't over here. I want to see if I can still go in the music guy. Look at all this great stuff that falls into our trash. So many treasures. You should visit the barman. There's something for everyone there. I know. But it's the music man. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I need like one more. Oh, thank you for that music. I'll practice it. Do you think you can find more? Yes. Heat valves. Sounds cool. Watch that, or watch this, I guess. And I just noticed it's a gas canister. That I made into a guitar, like an acoustic guitar. Din, 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 din. Yeah. So there's like the... I don't know if this is a warning of cats or something else. But I would find it pretty funny if the game more or less had like something like that cats one way or another was a part of why a lot of things went to shit. Yeah, I'm a cat, I don't really care. But is anyone cleaning? Come on, Seamus, open up. Open the door. You know your father would have wanted to help us. Well, that was to be expected. This situation is pretty tough on Seamus. He doesn't want to hear about the outsiders anymore. He won't help me, but you... I think I have an idea. Is the idea to for me to sneak in there and then just bother him until he helps? Oh. Here, take Doc's notebook, show it to Seamus. It contains a lot of information that hopefully acts as an electroshock. Find the secret lab, little outsider. I'm going back to the bar to try and re-establish communication with the others. I wanted to look to see if I could find anything. What are you doing in here? I told you, getting through the sewer is suicide. It's a suicide mission. Leave me be. What the hell are you going? I told you, getting through the sewer is a suicide mission. Leave me alone. What are you doing in here? I told you. Oh, I need to do this. What's that? My dad's? Or my papa's? Oh wow. I never knew. There's a secret room here, in our flat, but where? Where would you hide a secret room, like a secret room? I need to do what cats are born to do. Wreck shit. With no actual reason for it. And, oh. Time will tell. What is that time will tell? I think it could be that it's something to do with the clock. Like, depending on what time it is, maybe. Let's see if it's... And that would be... I guess you could say... 2, 5, 1, 1? 2, 5, 11. Oh, I was right. I don't know why I suddenly get up brain when I play when I'm low energy. I guess it might be that I got more things out of my system. I've never seen this room. I can't believe you managed to hide this from me all this time. These blueprints, they must be for the Cirque weapon Papa was always so secretive about. He told me the weapon he was working on in a theater. The weapon was working in theory, but needed real-life test. Went outside the slums and never came back. Observations. Cute sound. Wait, what? Cute sounds, but never friendly. All bacteria of human time. Eat all kinds of materials. Total vision in the dark. React to intense light, so flashbang them. They do have one big eye. So it does make sense. Thing is, I was hoping there was a music note in here, the last one that I need. Nothing in box. Just a box. Defluxer blueprint. Concept: light-based handgun. Low priority. Visual appearance, size, and decibel emitted. By proximity. Test in real condition objective. 20 circ destroyed per second. So it is effective. And the circs are die if they're exposed to high light. Robot News headline: circs are officially no longer under control. Now they eat metal. Yeah. And if they made a creature out of like a bacteria or something that can eat all of the trash, and they make it like an actual like living creature, then I feel like it would be pretty obvious what would happen after a while. Find anything interesting in here? Wait, I remember that. That's his tracker. Papa always used that tracker to keep an eye on where I was. Maybe we can reverse it to find out where he went. I believe my Papa might still be alive. I missed him so much. You need a weapon for the circs, right? My Papa definitely took one with him. We just need to repair the tracker so we can find him. Someone in the slums should be able to help. Come with me, I'll open the door for you. Oh yeah, the guy close behind me. Ow. Yeah, the thing is, I want to find the last music note, and it's in a building, I'm pretty sure. Did I find any ones in here is the question. Can I open any of these washing machines? No. Nothing up there I can get to. I yoinked something out from a counter somewhere on here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in here I can grab. And I know where I can go to fix it. It's the guy who said that I come back whenever I need something fixed, because I gave him the Parker, whatever it's called. I can't remember the name of it. Hello? You look lost. What do you need? The tracker's in bad shape, but it looks fixable. You should check with the bartender. I mean, I don't even think the bartender is the one I should go to. I think it's the tech guy who said they can repair stuff. I don't see any notes in here, so I guess not. Ah. Sorry, I don't have anything to exchange right now. Yeah, no, I bought everything. Can I go up? No, I can't go up on his thing. Yeah. And I I also think you're right with that this was a PlayStation exclusive, but I think also the game, or yeah, PlayStation or Xbox, I don't remember which one is, no, if I'm right, was a console exclusive. But I guess they realized that selling it in a more wide, like selling it to a wider audience was smart in the long run. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I think Sony did that most, and PlayStation did it also a little bit, but very little. Oh hey, I found the last the last music sheet I needed. Yeah. Although, I got to know that when I put up the waiting room for this stream, like, last week, I put it in the wrong week, so I accidentally put it as next week, so I just switched earlier. Thank you for the music, I'll practice it. Yep, music. Hey, that's the last sheet of music. You've done well. You've done very well, little one. Yeah, Sony's PlayStation. I know it's both Xbox and PlayStation did timed exclusives, just that Sony was the ones that did it the most. And then they want to do only like complete exclusives to PlayStation. Have this badge as a token of my gratitude. Ooh. Let's see, what's this last piece? Tomorrow. Sounds cool, let's watch this. But I do like the game's aesthetic, like at least from what I've seen in this game, the aesthetics, the more or less, I don't know how to describe it, like it's like something is between cyberpunk and like steampunk and apocalyptic, like post-apocalyptic. Yeah, I kind of get why Teamshare wouldn't want to, have it as timed exclusive, because they didn't they say that the reason why they took so long to make what's it called again, to make Silksong was because they had almost unlimited time to do it, because they had a lot of resources from Hollow Knight. And I think they did a few, but they never went all in like PlayStation likes to do. Although the ones that I actually got mad about timed exclusives the most was specifically not even a console, was what's called an Epic Games. Although I always kind of felt a lot of the console war like things were kind of dumb. But that was just my opinion. Where did I go to get to the electronic guy's house? It was up there that I came from, and then went down. I am so lost. Yeah. Yeah, it did also read that originally was gonna be just a DLC, but if I'm right, there were two reasons why they made it into a new game, and one of them was that Hornet wouldn't fit in like Hollow Knight in Hollow Nest. That's a area. And also that the game was getting too big. So they kind of at some point thought that it would kind of be wrong to make it into a DLC. At least that's what I remember. I could be wrong. Elite programming was over here then. Somewhere. Yes, right here. Yeah. Yeah, Hornet is just very different from the Knight. She is... I don't know, it feels like she's more aggressive in... At least if you use the Hunter moveset. Thanks for the poncho. Please come see me if you ever need anything else. Oh, that's a great tracker. I recognize its model. It's Toyama BR2000. You can track anyone with this little gadget. May I? Let me take a look. Just gotta give it an update and one more thing and voila. There you go, little one. Good luck finding whoever you're looking for. I remember at least one of the things when they what's holding an I don't know what it's called, interviews or Q&As. There was one of those two where they straight up where they said that, if I remember right, they said they had to make a new game because Hornet was just she wouldn't function in Hollow Knight, like in that area. Partially because for movement, she's big. I forget where he is. Wait, it was over here? Yes. You managed to fix the tracker. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. You did? You fixed it. Well done. Give it here. Yeah, I think it's just an excuse they had. Because they had the money and time to pretty much keep working on it for seemingly forever. So I think they planned to make it a DLC, but then they just enjoyed it too much. We got a ping. Is Papa really alive? Can't believe this. Let's follow the tracker. Maybe we'll find where Papa went. Okay. I think they also did say that they kept making it bigger until they couldn't make it a DLC anymore. And they enjoyed a lot making it. They kind of like forced themselves to stop working on it, to not go forever. Yeah, very much. It very much could be a marketing thing. Michael plans to grow in the dark. You don't need sun to enjoy nature. Yeah, maybe. Well, it would be fun if they made a DLC for Silksong that lets you play as like the knight, which they probably wouldn't do because it wouldn't fit. Like something like a Silksong DLC will play as the knight, and a Hollow Knight DLC where you could play as Hornet, which would be fun, but I doubt they would do it. This must be it. He really left the slums. It's dangerous out there, but I need to be sure. I need to know. Let's do this. I don't know why the Cirques in this, they only remind me of the, I don't know what they're called, the small bugs from Half-Life 1. Ah. And I think it was mostly because Hornet was someone they could expand a lot on. Because she was a different, like, she was related to the Pale King and Hera the Beast, who had a connection to the Weavers. So they saw the opportunity to make a game more, like, built around her. And the small ones that jump you, I don't know what they're called. You find them in the sewers, or like in vents and stuff in one area. Not the head crabs. They run around, they do explode after a while actually. Now I think about it. Look at these Cirque eggs. They will eat us. I can't do this. I'm not as fast as you. The Cirques will eat me for sure. Here, take this badge. Pop will recognize it and know that you're a friend. I'll open the door for you. Although in Hollow Knight, there were a lot of bosses I liked. Just there were a lot that I didn't like too. It was kind of a toss-up between most bosses in that game. Yeah. I think it was in base, like Half-Life 1, where there was an area where you had to essentially go through a vent, while their spawn point was in the vent, and on hard you could almost get completely destroyed because if you miss them with the crowbar you just die. Look how huge this wall is. I remember it was a symbol of the division between those in the slums and the midtown. And the fact they kept throwing their garbage down here. What a horrible thing to do. Maybe that's why they failed. Oh, this is slightly ominous. I want to see if there was something here that I could do. Nope. I have floating one. Part of me does want to replay the Half-Life 1. Because it's a good game that I like. Even if I am in the minority that prefers base Half-Life 1 over Black Mesa. Like the reimagining of it. There's just something that I just love the older games with like their unique style. Oh yeah, I need to jump off here and then jump back to make it go forward. Okay, and then I jump on here and jump on again to make it go forward more. Ah. I mean, in specifically Hollow Knight, my least favorite boss in the entire game, out of the ones I can remember fighting, the two that I've liked that I liked the least was at least one of them was from the God Home thing, which was the Pure Vessel, because in my opinion his boss fight felt kind of BS at times. Are you okay? That was a huge fall. Doc should be nearby, we must be close. Oh. And at least here was Pure Vessel and so like the Dream version. Which says a lot. But I just didn't like any. I kind of dislike most bosses to just spam small enemies. But that's just how I feel about most games, because usually to me it just feels like spamming a bunch of small minions in a boss fight is just lazy. Because I enjoy getting my ass beat and feeling like it was a skill issue. Which is something I do like about the... what's called again? About... whatchamacallit? About the Dark Souls games. One thing I liked about those a lot was the fact of most of your deaths felt like skill issue. Or just you didn't pay attention to the enemy or learn their moveset. Oh, is this Doc? I don't think it is. The scientist I used to work for always said he wanted to retire to a little cottage, fishing all day long. Of course, that was not a possibility in the city, and nobody would have done that for at least 100 years. When we get outside, what if we find ourselves a little cottage with a harmless fishing rod and a lot of books? I think that's what the scientists would have wanted. But first, we gotta find Doc. What? Oh. Ooh. Didn't expect there to be a zooming out thing here. Yep. This game is a vibe. You can just lay down and then just watch the toxic wastewater. And yeah, just a place where you can just stop like doing stuff and just chill. Although fishing is something that I would probably want to try at some point. It's just my only issue with fishing is just I would need patience. And as someone with very much ADHD, sitting still doing basically nothing for a long time doesn't really work that well. Unless I'm playing a video game. Because for some reason fishing in video games is really fun. Especially when you just sit, wait for movement in the water, and then just click a button. Well, I think I once tried crab fishing. which wasn't really that fun or engaging. But it was an experience. Yes, I don't like the vibe of that area. I'm gonna need to take the other path. Which is probably gonna lead to the same place, just maybe some other things on the way. Okay, I can't go up. It looked like, maybe. I saw a prompt jump. Guess I just missaw. Huh. Well, I don't know why, for me, currently, YouTube is being a bit wonky. Oh, the stream isn't lagging. Because, for me, I think right now, it's just YouTube being a bit unique. It's the YouTube chat is having issues for me. What it is, what it is. Like I hear them. They are around. Hiding. In here, I'm guessing at least a few of them are gonna be. That is one way to get out. Oh yeah, he is keeping some of them. Oh hey, I got an achievement. I'm out 100 times. I'm out with the enemy and then I get an achievement from it. Hello. Whoa. Wait, you're a Zerg, are you? Do I look like one? That's my badge you're wearing. How'd you find it? Did my son send you? Oh, Seamus, you clever boy. I've been alone for ages. I came to test my defluxer, but it didn't go as planned. I wish I could go back home. I miss my son dearly. You can have a look around the house if you want, but I have no idea how to escape this place. You tried using your gun. Even if you say it didn't work out as well as you hoped. Remember. I've seen humans wear costumes like this. They were small, running around making lots of noise. I remember now, they were children. The streets felt much more alive with them. Even with the difficulty they brought, the adults seemed to love them very much. Accessing Mrs. Seamus, is that the same thing? Maybe. Maybe. I want music for that. Did I stop too early? Or is there no power? Yeah. Hey, be careful with that defluxer. At full charge, it can explode surge like confetti. This baby needs 1.21 gigawatts to work, and the only thing around here with that kind of juice is the generator outside the house. The problem is it won't start. I think a fuse blew. With all the circuits around, it's too dangerous for me to go and fix it. I'm not fast enough, but you might be. If you can reach the generator and replace the fuse, I should be able to get the defluxer recharged. Come on, follow me, I'll show you what to do. I mean, I kind of figured I need a fuse or something. Although I am confused why they still use the fuses that you need to insert. Or maybe they work like inherently differently from the... You know, there's some fuses you can have which more or less have, whatchamacallit, that essentially is the switch you flip. Here, Hey, this fuse, it's brand new. Turning on the generator will be loud, so expect some surges. Once you fix it, I should be able to charge and kickstart the defluxer. You need to follow this cable to change the fuse, then meet me back here. Best of luck. I have a feeling I know what's gonna happen, which is that they're gonna come over here and I have to juke them around the stalls. But also, if it works the way I think, then I might be able to almost just run through smaller groups of them. And that is not light, that is UV. That isn't the same. I want to just get the ones that are on the bridge, get done with them. I would appreciate if you could, you know, do that. Thank you. Yep, I can just more or less brute force it through. Huh. Okay. Amazing, you got the generator back on. Have you seen how powerful the defluxer is? It's definitely our way out of here. Wait a minute, I'll be able to mount this defluxer to your drone. That is a bit bigger than the drone, but sure. Though I'm curious how the humans died out, so they made it so it works. Like because they made it so I think they made it so they could grow food down below, and they had a way to get rid of all their trash, you know, so no more decomposed. Like the trash wouldn't kill them unless it was the Zergs went crazy, like when they more or less got some kind of, when they started eating everything. And if they turn on the humans, or if something else happened, like radiation. It worked. The defluxer's now installed on your fancy drone there. It's not meant to run off such a small power source. If you use too much, it could malfunction. Just remember, it's dangerous. Just remember, it's dangerous. Now, let's go back to the village. I'm coming home, son. Oh, that's soon. Oh, so that's how it works. It builds up pretty quickly, so it's short bursts. Take out all the search we can get through. About that. Wow, it's working great. As bad as I expect, it can overheat. Let it cool for a bit when that happens. I hope it lasts till we reach the village. Guess he's gonna be like, I need to clear different rooms for him. The switch doesn't work. Looks like the electricity has been cut. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna have to go over here, go through the vent that I saw. Or nope, can't climb up those. Not on the fence. I guess I have to talk to him. I can't reach it from here. I need to know work. Oh, I know. It's going here. Roll this one out of the way. Forgot about this part of the game. Although it's fun that I'm playing, I wasn't even thinking that I was playing Stray, but I just like yesterday I went and I went to buy a like just to buy out because there was a sale on a thing that I was gonna buy as a Christmas present for my sister and her partner, which was like a thing for cats, which was heavy. Which is fun. They did like the day before I played, like the day before Stray. Whoops, it overheated. Yeah, I mean, dodging them is very easy, so they aren't really that big of a threat. Okay, ow, 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 ow. Yeah, I didn't have enough charge to kill them all. No, there was one more. Phew, that was close. Let's go home. If you say so. But also, aren't all of the balls on the walls, aren't they all Zurk eggs? I think that was what your son either said or hinted at. Although I find it funny that the game never actually directly told you what button it was to use the little flashlight. Either that or it said, but I just experimented on it before, and what? Ah, I'm back. Yeah. The garden is cool. He helps out. Thanks for saving Doc, little friend. It's great to see that Seema is no longer alone. Now we know that we can fight back against the Zurks. Mom has been waiting for you by the sewers. I can see Seamus look happy. I think we did a good job together. Oh, okay, so I don't have it in my inventory? The music thing? Benzo, Mom was waiting for you on his boat. You can join him, but have you done everything you wanted here? We should close the door behind you. I don't want any Zurks coming through. Let me think. Did I do it? Actually, I'm going to, because I want to know. Sorry about that. It's gonna pause for a little bit. I need to know this. It's okay, this doesn't really help that it's okay, so I have no clue. I can't even if I look. Even if I tried to look it up, I didn't get an answer, so that's that, I guess. Hey, Teddy. What's up, Rosie? Oh, Billy. Do you know my son, Seamus? It's thanks to him that I came back from that damn place. It's wholesome. I always get a bit happy, at least, whenever I see a... what's it called again? Like... Actually, first of all, reload. I wanted to get the ball into the thing. Why is my mouse there? Because I didn't notice the hoop. I... to see if I can do this a good way. Just go straight down. Yeah. There, I got an achievement. Boom shakalaka. Dunk the basketball. Yeah, I've done everything I can think of. Except, ooh, that's bag. I know what I have to do. I'm gonna give myself a headache by playing this way. Wait, what? Oh yeah, it's... Shit. No. Did it just despawn the bag, or did I bust it off? Huh. This game feels... It reminds me quite a bit actually of Portal 2's. Like, when you fall down, like after the fall. Like those areas, what this place reminds me of quite a bit. Most of this game. Ooh, was that a discreet or something? You're being watched by cameras. Let's look. Jump on the boat when you're ready to get out of here. I want to know what box that's about. No. Let's do this. I'm missing 2 memories. Let's see, it was memories and... that's not near the town. Neither is that. Yeah, it's not blue enough and not enough circ things. Yep, I have nothing more to do. Can't believe you found Doc and got the defluxer. With this now we can go to Zbaltzar. I need to check something. Give me a second. Where is this here? Okay. Is it a plane or something that's going above or something? It makes it super loud outside. Give me a second. There, I'm back. Didn't take too long. Let's see here. Yep, let's go. The sewers. I'm guessing this is gonna be more or less tower defense. I like seeing circs and then zapping them. This place is creepy. I think it's pretty chill actually. Also, I need to know. It was here. I hope these two are from this area. Because it would be pretty sad if I missed important things. I wish I'm trying to make sure of things. One of them is where my brother is something that's kind of needed, but he, because we share, more or less share our location on Google Maps in our family. And then my brother has this thing to essentially save maximum amount. I don't see any way to open this gate. Can you take a look on the other side? And he has this thing on, like the setting on, that makes so it almost never updates. And sometimes it feels like he managed to get us put to deep sleep, so there are no updates but where he is for over 24 hours, which is inconvenient when, kind of want to know where he is. Either way, I'm guessing it's gonna be like time. Yep, that is the memory, I think. One of the memories. Let me just check. Oh, not that I meant here. It looks like it's water. Very blue with lots of pipes. But I hear like sounds that make it almost sound like I am something being dropped into water. I like throwing a big rock into a thing with water. Excuse me. And no going up. I've never been this far out of the slums here. Yeah, this far out of the slums. But you hear? I'm not even scared. You probably should be, actually. Yeah, too far away. Oh. He says things that I can't hear because of that, but those three are gonna jump down, I'm guessing. It's not very much of a secret point. Maybe on top of him? Or is there that I'm gonna have to go around near them? Yeah, still time. I don't know. You know how in most times when you make food, you have like, essentially, generally you have a main, like the main, I guess, something that has protein. And that is, I'm saying this like, if you're not vegan at least, like, let's say something meat. Or something that is either meat, something that is similar to meat and has same things. And then you have like something on the sides, like maybe potato something and other veggies. But, yeah. Tasty. Oh, this whole machinery is broken out. I don't think we can open it manually. Right, I think we can only open it manually. Oh. I'm just wanna buy. I have a bad feeling about this. You know, how everything sounds like the world or something. Oh, quick, jump below the door. It won't hold long. Can't go on with you, but I won't stop looking for a way. When you fight Baltzar and Clementine, tell them I was brave. Yep, only one way to go. Thing is, this looks like it could very easily be where I get one of the memories. Like the sticky one. Oh. Yeah, I like this area. Is that a robot body or is it the suit? It looks like a robot body. I'm guessing the heads are more or less their core, you could say. So, like, if the head breaks, they are essentially just actual dead. Oh, I have to walk in the... Oh, do some of them actually appear off screen? I think some of them get sent through the wall. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Oh shit, it's out of power. Eh. I don't know if that's the way I'm supposed to go, though, is the thing. I don't think it is. It so feels like there could be a memory here, is the thing I'm getting annoyed by. Yeah, I'm guessing this is the optional area. Yep. Yeah, so this was the one I was thinking of. Lost Future. There it is. The sewer system. Yes, I remember now. Clean water was scarce. The city was supplied by huge machinery that dug deep into the earth. Just like everything else, it was rationed out to sustain people during times of drought. The scientists showed me the blueprint of the water tanks. They're huge and could contain a whole building in them. I mean, at least it seems like the humans weren't all bad and dumb. Because it's a thing in most places, like in most places where there are droughts sometimes, or even places where they aren't common, that you get things like more or less giant water tanks to make sure that you can, you know, see if a drought happens, just in case you're prepared for it. Which is something bad leaders wouldn't do, because they more or less would think that it's a waste of money. Ah, those ones up there don't even get affected by the UV. I guess they are aesthetic bugs. Yep, got everything. This feels almost more like an action game, almost. They only or do all of them drop ones? Just that there's a chance that they could drop them off like through a wall. Because they pop out of the walls. Yeah, so UV light kills them. I mean, then it would have been, if the above ground was livable, the humans could have easily avoided the problem they made. Yeah, but like doing things on purpose. I think it's just that not all of those bulbs have circs in them, only some. And they're eggs, but I guess it's kind of like not all eggs are fertilized. But I don't know how like how their biology works. They are still. I think they would still count as like. No, I don't think they would count as a bug. I think the closest thing to bug they could count as would be a mosquito or tick. But they're way more carnivorous than those. Because they start to eat anything and they turn it into their, you know, fleshy bits. Oh wow, you're just having a gun makes it easy. Not the memory. Is this where the memory is? No. Whoops. Yeah, I think if... but also, how does it gain charge, this one? Those are eyes. But I have recently kind of started feeling an urge to rewatch a bunch of old movies and shows, like old cartoons and old TV shows. One of them was just rewatching like some old Scooby-Doo movies. Because I remember there was an actual like horror one, which had actual vampires, werewolves, and zombies, which did scare both me and my brother. You know, because there was actual like threat. I think it was because you know death was an actual part of it, and it wasn't just a guy in a suit. It is straight up just stamina management before a gun. Yeah. Yep, I don't know why why the chat's acting like that. Also, are the Zergs a hive mind then? Yes, the eyes seem to be able to alert the other Zergs for, you know, threats. Or like, if they need to... if there's new food. And these fleshy areas seem to be like, essentially Zerg hives. Yeah, having destroyed all the eggs makes this a lot easier and less threatening. As long as you don't just hold it for the longest time, you're more or less safe from that. There. Yeah, maybe it's the Zergs or more or less since they eat anything. It could be more or less that their bodies are made to take in energy from basically and like nutrients from by literally anything they can. But there's something with UV rays that just doesn't vibe with them. Either that or the humans actually thought things through and made it so the more or less so the Zergs wouldn't be able to like escape up, get away from being down here in the sewers and slums. Yep, this is the memory. Yeah. This substance grows in all places where there are Zergs. What is it made out of? It seems to pulse as though alive. It also has eyes that blink and follow anything that moves. Do you think we're inside of a giant organism? It's frame shilling. Aha, instead of bone shilling, it's frame. The thing is, at least what I think is that it's more or less and that since the Zergs can't just eat things and like metal and just make it vanish. Instead, they need to turn it into something else, and what humans might have thought was that, oh yeah, just turn it into organical matter so humans can eat it. And then, you know, what kind of organical matter would a living creature be able to create out of nutrients and or sustenance? Generally, the answer is children. But I think in the case of the Zergs, they're a bit different than that. They essentially both make more of themselves and at the same time make essentially their nests out of flesh and or the nutrients they get from eating. And you know, their nests being alive would also would change a few different things as well. You know, like that it could work as something that's since it's fleshy and organic, it is alive. And having aliveness would probably both be good and bad. Good because of, you know, if it has sentience, it can help you with, like, keeping your eggs, banished children safe. But also, you know, if it's alive, it kind of also needs more. It also needs to eat. Yeah, this is so difficult to dodge these, clearly. Oh yeah, I was gonna check this now. Yep, I have everything. You seem alive. I can't talk to you. Oh. Yeah, that is definitely pulsating flesh. Need to do this. It is my destiny. This cat. Scratch the shit out of anything I can. It is like the one thing cats will always do. Scratch. Is this gonna be like a boss arena? Because it kinda looks like it. Hey, have you tried being a flashlight, you know, on me when I'm getting swarmed? And Fizzle. Yeah. If it just stayed nearby, that wouldn't have happened. But it is a drone or an AI robot thing, so it's no cat, so it's not perfect. And I have a reason for why I like cats so much, and it's only partially because cats are cute. A pretty big part of why I like cats is I vibe with them. A lot of cats are very chill. Oh hey, there's an invisible wall there. It was dark. I was alone. It felt like I was back in the network. You saved me. Thank you, friend. Drawing that much power was rough on my core. The deep fluxer is completely destroyed now. We'll have to be careful. Okay, so that's how they did it, so I would still be in danger. No more memories that I can get through. So, it's just movement. You know, with this said, I have a feeling I'm gonna get jumped soon, either way. This leads to closed door, and this is hole, and I'm cat. It's a barricade, so I'm guessing this is, yep, another town. Sewer town. Hello. A traveler from the sewers. I haven't seen one of you in ages. Are you the one who contacted us earlier? The little outsider. Spots are the outsider has been expecting you. He's meditating at the top of our village. Did Clementine go further? Oh, Ant Village. Question is if they're gonna fix the UV E12. Hey, that's the. Actually, let me see. It's. No, that's not the B12. I think it was B12 was. Yeah, it's B12. The thing I need to get a thing. So I take a blood test to make sure I still should take it, because you know I don't get enough of it through day-to-day activities. This machine, the scientist I assisted, used one of these. He was sick. This was his last hope. He walked into the machine, but I wasn't with him. He was alone. What was he doing? He uploaded himself into the computer and then everything was different. But the upload, something went wrong. He was stuck for hundreds of years. Until a little cat appeared. Oh, so are you the scientist, the AI, or a combination of both? Was it? It was me. I was a scientist. I was human. I need a moment. Big memory, and then there's one small one somewhere around here. Hello. Sorry. I'm sorry, Oh. I need a moment. I don't feel like talking. Okay, so I don't want to meet people. Yep. Like the one that's just smiling. Yep, I don't meet people right now. This one sends me down to the bottom. Oh wait, can I? Can I go up this branch, like a different branch specifically, or no? No, they don't want to pick up items, so I guess just story, so I can maybe do things again? That guy's vibing. Hi, it's a swing. Question is, does this zoom out enough? Or does this also zoom out? Yes. Actually, the place where I lay down might actually be the best place to, like, to get thumbnails. Huh. Yeah, it's like every few minutes, the YouTube chat disconnects from me, which is part of me wanted to say skill issue, but also it's a YouTube issue or a connection issue with specifically YouTube only, the chat. What else have I forgotten? I must have had parents, friends. What happened to everyone? I wanted to open the city, but is there even anyone left to save? And I feel like it's possible that it could be that the humans ended up becoming, like, they transfer their consciousness up into the robots, but they just forgot their human lives. You know, like how B12 did. What is this? Oh, it's Balthazar. Hmm? Hey, don't you know not to interrupt the fellow during his transcendental meditation? Now it's you. You were with Momo when we received that call earlier. I'm glad to meet you last, little outsider. You know Momo and Doc, so you're already familiar with us outsiders. I miss them. Their memory brings me peace. Momo stayed in the slums, and I heard you helped find Doc and Clementine. She's in Midtown now. If you want to see the outside, she's the only one who can get you there. Apparently, she had some kind of plan to leave the city. Take this. I wrote her address on the back of the picture. To reach Midtown, climb up our little village. It should be easy for a dexterous one like you. If you manage to reach the outside, you will be the very first. I wish you good luck, but you don't need it. I believe in you. I'm sorry for shutting down earlier. I'm human, really the last in the world. Now, look what's left of me. So much has come back to me. How much have I forgotten? Maybe if we find Clementine, we can restore my memories and get you back home at last. Or at the same time, we can go back down and find out more more from the companions or head towards Midtown. Oh. Yep, you should find Yep, if you want to go out, you need to find Clementine. I am more or less to the point where I have to leave pretty soon. Because food isn't gonna cook itself. It just do be like that. But there's plenty to do at least a few more things before I go. Oh. It was more or less just one thing that I was planning to do, which was, if I can find it, it was flower, I think. Or, the flower was out here. Yep. Can I? Did you know there are more than 900 shades of white paint? Don't tell anyone, but I'm creating my own shade of paint. I'm calling it garbage brown. Oh. Not piss yellow? Oh. I guess there could always be better. Although for some reason I've had the specific voice line from TF2 stuck in my head for like, how old am I? More or less like from 2013. It's so for a few years, which is just the sniper's same piss from TF2. Whereas May in her deconstructivist period, she's in her deconstructive period. So she says, I'm sure she'll become a great artist. If only she could practice elsewhere. Oh, I do love the fresh smell of paint. It reminds me of... Oh wait, I can't smell a thing. How sad. I do... Oh. Oh, she switches between those two. I can talk to these while I can. Statistically I should have won at least 8 times. 9,536 games. 1 to 6. Don't tell anyone I'm actually programmed to win this game. He's cheating. Oh. Okay, so I just screwed with them. I might as well check things out here. Oh, hey, memory. This language, the companion robots made up from scratch. How impressive. I remember it happening when I was in the network. I don't know when exactly, but at one time, all the communication started to switch to these symbols. I was stuck in a computer and alone for a long time, so I translated every symbol and word one by one until I was able to understand everything. And now that I'm out, I know their language. I'm curious to hear what they also have to say. Is the gonna save? No. Electric circ everywhere. Yep, I'm just gonna talk to these and I'm gonna go. Oh, hello there. It's been so long since we've had a visitor. Well, except for those damn circs, of course. Can you imagine if we could harness their power? Having them run in a wheel or something. Such a waste of potential. I mean, they aren't robots, like you. So it's difficult to control. When I grow up, I want to be great like Aunt Clementine. I wanted to explore like she did, but the grown-ups forbade us to leave Ant Village. I mean, fair. There are circs outside. Yep, that's more or less it for today, and I guess maybe next week, I'm not sure. I'm gonna keep playing. But for now, that's it, and bye, and see you when I see you.